yet another, there's a bug, yet another live episode. Welcome here. We brought the fishing van today. We're at a lake that I've actually never been to before in my life. So we're gonna explore that tonight together, simultaneously. I just finished grabbing all the gear. Just gonna double check, make sure that everything is in order. Everything's where it's supposed to be. But yeah, I believe we have everything. So basically, this lake that I'm at currently, that we're about to explore together, it has pike in it, I believe. It also has bass. So if you just check out the rig, this is what we're working with. So we got the canoe this evening. I'm not going to be in the kayak tonight, but yeah, we're going to get going here as soon as possible and get everything going and start this lovely journey. So let's get after it here. Okay. Right. Set sail. Cold J has landed. Oh God. Oh boy. Welcome to the lake. Okay. So as far as lures go on this lovely evening, I'm currently starting off with this nice green, it's like a green pumpkin grub. So I'm gonna go with that and see what happens. Adam, welcome. Welcome to tonight's fishing adventure. Glad you could make it this evening. Now, I don't know what I'm gonna catch tonight, so it's gonna be kind of a fun little experiment of what is actually in this lake. Was there bass and pike in here? That's right. According to the charts, bass and pike is what we have to work with this evening. However, charts have been wrong in the past. Do you not need a work on the hook? Do I not need a worm? Oh, you meant a worm. I'll show you what I have. I'll show you what I have going on. But no, I do not. So I've got this mushroom head jig. On the end of it we have a grub. So it should be good without a worm. We're gonna go with this for now. It should do the trick. I would think. But of course, as always, we're gonna see. But let me know if you have any suggestions as far as what I should fish with. Because I know you're all very knowledgeable. Also, as for my rod, I'm using an ultralight fishing rod, which is gonna be a little bit different for me tonight. Normally I've got a little bit of a heavier rod, but it'll be fun. It'll be fun to use something a little bit lighter, I think. Maybe. I don't even have a leader on right now either, so if there's a pike in there, I could be in trouble. But we'll find out. We will find out. But welcome everybody. How's everybody doing this evening? All right, this grub is awesome. This will be it. 2 bars currently. What lake are you at this evening? This lake I'm at is called, the name has escaped me. Christie Lake. It's another lake. It's about 10 minutes further south from the lake I was fishing at in the last stream, which was Caribou Lake. Now we're at Christie Lake, which has pike and bass. It's my first time here, so we're experiencing this together at the same time. Welcome, Mark. I'm currently snagged, Mark. I'm glad you're here to witness this. Terribly unfortunate. Oh, man. Well, we're gonna have to work on this. May the demons in that lake bring you all the fish. Oh, we're good, we're good. I hope, regardless if it's the demons or not, I hope the fish come to me either way. That's what I hope. No way I'm snagged again. Okay, we're good, we're good, we're good, we're good, we're good. We're good. Right on. It'd be nice to catch a fish like right away. That way I know they're in here. I'm not just searching for fish that don't exist. Just trolling. Just trolling. Well, I hope the fish just come to me. Breezy is in the chat. What is up? What are you using as bait? I'm glad that you asked me. I am actually really glad you asked. It's this grub. So I've got this mushroom head jig and then a green pumpkin grub on the back of it. Should be good. I'm just gonna try it out. If I want to change it, of course I can. Or if you have any suggestions, then I can, of course, go with that. But Robert, welcome. Welcome to the adventure. How are y'all doing tonight? What have you caught? Nothing, unfortunately. Unreal fishing. I have caught nothing just yet, but it's okay because we're just getting started now. Nice. Lucas is in here. Hey there, Lucas. Uh-oh. I just snagged my grub. What are you fishing for? I'm fishing for, I want to say bass. I'm fishing for bass tonight. That's what's going on. However, there are also pike in this lake. And so if I happen along some pike, I mean, it is what it is, right? We're gonna have to see what's going on. Okay, good luck. Thank you very much. Thanks for being here. Whatever happens, we're gonna be in for quite a journey. Sam, hey Elon. Still not Elon. For goodness sakes. 74 viewers in the stream. How's everybody doing? I thought about a nice segment I'd like to do with everybody here. So everybody in the chat currently, tell me an interesting fishing story that you have. Everybody has an interesting fishing story they'd like to share, or something that's happened to you that you find to be interesting. Because I am very interested to know in what's going on with you guys. Are you in MD? No, I am not. I'm not, Noah. Brett said hi. Sam, I'm in so much pain. What's going on, Sam? Everything all right? Why aren't you Elon? Are you originally South African? I'm not. I'm originally Canadian. Still am Canadian. Will always be Canadian. Okay, we got some stories here. Let's see what's going on with the folks in the chat. Uh-oh, I'm missing some. I fell in the water and almost drowned. So that's why Sam is in pain. I hope you're making a speedy recovery. I think probably had a bird fly into my line once. Well, at least you didn't hook the bird, because that would be a hell of a thing. Ben said hi. Welcome, Ben. Today, me and my twin was setting crab pots for fun. And we waited for like 2 to 3 hours, and we caught a European lobster. It's the craziest thing I've ever experienced. They're so rare out here. Oh, right on. Crab pots. I've never heard of a crab pot. That's really interesting. So what did you do with it? What was your favorite bait? I don't know. I don't, you know, I don't think I have one. I don't think I can answer that honestly. I like all baits. Really, I have nothing against any baits really in particular. But I do like topwater because they're really fun to fish with, and it frightens me every time. Had 3 on the same line once. 3 fish on the same line. So you must have been using some sort of rig with a bunch of hooks then, because that's just incredible. We used to have a piece of wood we would pull out from the middle of our dock to fish below in the honey pot. That's actually a really good idea. Dre, that is a really good idea. I think I'm gonna take advantage of that idea. Wow, because everybody else is just casting on the edge of docks, but not Dre. Dre is fishing in the very middle though. That's actually genius. It's Elon Tusk. I don't know what's going on with that. Why are there 3 different Elon comments in the chat right now? I am not Elon Musk. Elon, what's for dinner? Okay, we need to clear this up here. Name's Cole J. I've never been Elon Musk. What's for dinner though? I had some barbecue chicken earlier tonight, and that's about it. I decided I wanted to get after some fishing with all my friends instead of having a big dinner. I love Canada. Vancouver was amazing. I've never been to Vancouver, but I'm sure it is. I'm in Ontario right now, which is also quite an amazing location. It's pretty awesome, really. Do you think Margaret Thatcher had girl power? I don't even know. I don't even know where to begin to answer that question. Okay, K. Holub. When I was 7, I was in the shade of a tree and casted my line out. It bounced off a branch, okay, came back and pierced my eyebrow. Had a worm dangling in front of my eye. You can't even make that up. You can't even make that up. That's just unbelievable. Normally I have the same story, but it stops where my line hits the tree. And I've never had it actually come back to me like that. There's a fish in there. Just one moment. Worms, #1 bait. Yeah, worms are pretty good. They never really let me down. I've never been let down when I put a worm on, most of the time. So I agree with you there, Michael. I do. There's a really small fish on my line right now for no reason. Okay. Thanks, brother. You got it. I am going to use that. I am. What are you going for? I'm currently, my mindset is on smallmouth bass. That's where my mindset is going. However, there are pike as well lurking these waters, so it's kind of up to chance what I get at first, but we're going to find out together because I've never been here before. Try using some olive crayfish soft baits later. Olive crayfish. Breezy, I've never heard of that. I'd have to go get some. I don't have any with me, unfortunately. I've never actually heard of that. But maybe eventually I'll if I come across them, I'll know that they're good. Are you even fishing at this point? I am. Actually, I just missed one. So, but yeah, for the most part though, I am just hanging out with all my friends here with fishing going on the side. Elon, do you know your father? Elon must not be talking to me because I am Cole J. Matthew, it's nice to meet you. My name's Cole J. Looks beautiful, man. You're lucky. Well, thank you very much for that. I do feel lucky myself. Why? I'll tell you why. Not only am I fishing a beautiful location in northern Ontario, I also get to do it while hanging out with all of my friends. So it's a great time. Where in Ontario? I'm just past Temagami right now, in the northern Ontario area. It's a pretty nice spot. Man, that's some nice water out there. It absolutely is. We're only just getting started. Here is the commercials. take 1 second out of your day and hit the subscribe button, leave us a comment, and please hit that like button. Your support is appreciated. Absolutely. I would say that that's a great suggestion. Yeah, so basically that's a great idea. Absolutely do that. I condone that 100%. To my channel, of course. Jake's here. Hello, Jake. Welcome to the adventure. Finally, you're on, dude. You're an hour late. Hector, I know. You know, it's a shame what's gone on. But behind the scenes, you'd understand. but it's okay, because we're back here, and we've got 100 people viewing right now, and we are back. Okay, so back better than ever. What's up, Pineapple? I am currently fishing and talking with all my friends. I'm fishing for smallmouth bass with this nice grub. So that is exactly what's going on. Fortnite Gamer 14 is back. How is it going, mate? Glad to see you here again. How's it going? What's up, bro? You caught anything? Not yet. Not yet, but you know, we are getting there. Anytime, I'm sure. You're a good YouTuber. Well, thank you, Zeb. Thank you very much for saying so. I'm glad you think that. And I'm glad you're here to join us. Remember me? I absolutely do. You were there last stream pretty prominently. I think there's just small fish around here, but absolutely, of course I remember you. How could I forget Fortnite Gamer 14? Definitely a sick spot. It is, Chris. It really is a nice spot. I'll tell you what. Cole rocks. Thanks, Hector. Thanks for being there. Thanks for supporting the stream at all times. As a matter of fact, now might be a good time. There is a link in the pinned comment. If you click that link, you can join what I've built as the Real Insiders Network. So if you want to be a part of that, I think I'm standing on a rock. If you want to join that network, be a part of that, you join as an insider to my channel, where I will be featuring exclusive behind the scenes kind of content, as well as you can improve your fishing skills and abilities through a certain channel. Basically, the idea is you join into the Real Insiders Network, you become an insider to my channel, along with another community full of other people in there, where I'll do exclusive giveaways. You can do challenges within the network. Everybody that completes the challenge will be automatically entered into a giveaway. So I'll be doing recurring giveaways for everybody that joins. You can also improve your fishing skills in the Fishing Mastery channel. So you join that. You can ask questions. You can talk to people, other community insiders, and learn all kinds of things. As well as I'll constantly be making updates in there every single day with different news, different things, and you can help make important decisions for the community and for this channel. I'll be putting polls in there. You can vote on things, and then of course other exclusive drops as well. So if you want to be part of that, I think it's the coolest thing. If you want to help me and help everybody else build the coolest and single greatest fishing community on the planet, join that and let's build this thing. And let's build this up together. Can you speak some Indian guru wisdom? I'm gonna have to say no to that. There's gonna be no guru wisdom. This channel's so relaxing, easygoing. You don't know what I've been through. Scrolling through random live streams, dude, I am traumatized. Hector, I'm glad you landed on Cole J Fishing Adventures. I really am. What's it like to be against the LGBT community, and why do you feel that way? I don't think I mentioned anything about that. If anybody else feels that way, I did not make any comment on that. So, what state are you in? I am in Canada. So I'm in Canada, Ontario. Northern Ontario, and it's great. It's great here. It is. Hello. Okay, I'm joining. Hector is joining the Real Insiders Network. So now, Hector, you'll get access to daily news from me. daily news, daily updates about my channel, behind the scenes content and videos. You'll be able to help me make decisions with things inside the community as well as this channel and other things like that. And you'll unlock the ability to speak with a bunch of other community members to learn more about fishing, you know, learn all sorts of things, and it's just a place to be, hanging out with everybody, and also getting access to exclusive member-only benefits and perks. And basically, we're building the best fishing community ever. And for you to be in there would be fantastic. It's gonna be great. What bait are you using? I'm using a grub. It is a pumpkin, what do I want to say? Pumpkin seed? What color? It's green pumpkin, rather. Green pumpkin twister tail grub. I'll give you a quick gander. This is what we got. It's been good so far. Where are you fishing at? I'm in Temagami at a lake called Christie Lake in Northern Ontario, Canada. When is your next live stream? It's a good question. It's a good question. So here's the thing. I'm leaving tomorrow to go on a trip out about 3.5 hours where I live to go fishing for the week. So I'm going there, and I will most likely be putting live streams up there, but I'm not exactly sure where I'll be. So as far as right now, I can't answer, but it won't be too far away. I really enjoy going live with everybody here, so it won't be too far away. But you will get a notification if you subscribed. If you're watching this currently and you're not subscribed, I don't know what's going on, but definitely subscribe for the reason that you'll be interested in seeing the next live streams. And once we hit 2,000 subscribers, I am doing a big 2,000 subscriber giveaway. So if you're not subscribed by now, you're gonna want to be subscribed for that. That way when I post the giveaway video, of course, you'll be able to watch it and you'll be able to enter and win some pretty cool free gear for you to enjoy. Also, if you haven't liked the live stream yet, click the like button if you enjoy. Jump in the water. Not this again. I jumped in the water my last live stream, and yeah, I might want to just stay dry this evening. What are you fishing with? I'm fishing with a green pumpkin twister tail grub. That's what I'm looking at. Beautiful. It is beautiful. Thanks, Michael. It's lovely. Atlas the Destroyer. I love Canada. I'd love to immigrate from UK. Yeah. Well, it's a lovely place. Love fishing. So do I. And that's what we're all about. We all love fishing, I'm pretty sure. 1 minute, the link is not automatically opening. I'm gonna try the browser. Okay, right on. Thanks, Hector. Appreciate the feedback from that. Do you know of Steve Wallace? Never heard of him. Never heard of Steve Wallace. I joined. Zeb Fisher has joined. Jeez, that was loud. Right on. So now you get to enjoy all the benefits of being in the best fishing community in the world that we're currently building up together, me and you. Not just me. I could never do it alone. I need to do it with all of you guys. Northern Ontario, nice. I thought I recognized the scenery. Where about roughly? I am just past Temagami, towards like the southern side of Temagami, on a little lake called Christie Lake, is what it's called. But it is lovely. It's very nice scenery. It always is. Remember me, Fortnite gamer? Of course I do. Do you want to jump in the water again? No. No. To be honest, Fortnite gamer 14, I don't. It's a colder day this evening, and I'm not entirely sure that that's something I want to do. I've only ever caught one fish in my life. Maybe this channel will help me with some tips to actually have a successful fishing trip. If anyone's like Michael right now, and you want any tips or anything like that, this is exactly why I've made this. Okay, so you can go in there, just join. It costs $10 a month to be in this Insiders Fishing Network, the real Insiders Network, which is the same price as a bargain bin crankbait. So it's extremely affordable, and you go in there and the value that you get returned is absolutely exponential. For someone like Michael, who's only caught one fish, which is fine, by the way, but you want to learn more, you just join this community, go into the Fishing Mastery channel, where everybody can talk amongst there. Anybody can ask questions, anybody can give fishing tips in there, and you go in there, that's where you learn. So you can go in there, you can either message me directly, or you can message the Fishing Mastery channel, where I will get back to you personally and give you a fully customized answer to your question, as well as everybody else in there who's maybe in a situation more similar to yours can help you out, and we can all grow together as a fishing community and create something really incredible. Fortnite Gamer 14 is just joking about swimming. Thank goodness for you. Goodness gracious, we can't have that again. Zeb subscribed. Awesome, Zeb. Welcome to the journey. Welcome to the channel. Glad you're here. If it's a grub, not telling you how to fish, but I think you need to reel that slower. Probably. You know what, Bob? You know what I tend to do? I tend to get distracted by all of the people in here. And so I sort of, at times, lose track of the way I'm fishing. But anyway, I think he has some... Yo, first of all, I just caught a toadfish. I've never heard of that. Please tell me what a toadfish is. Bob, I think he has streamer blindness. Give him a pass. He's trying to keep us entertained while fishing. I understand. No, but I do think it's very good. It's very good to have these tips, right? Because you're watching me fish more than I'm watching me fish. And so you're gonna pick up on these things when I don't. And it's good because I also am trying to catch some fish. So anyways, I appreciate that. Cole, I'm your biggest fan. Oh, Gail, thanks for being here. Antonio, try to cast a black bass. There are no black bass around here. The only bass I have in this lake is smallmouth bass. Very simple. What combo is that? This is, I'll tell you, it's called Proficiency. Okay. Proficiency. It's a ultralight. What are the details here? It actually doesn't tell me the details. Anyways, it's an ultralight fishing rod called Proficiency. I bought it about a year ago, away from town that I live in. You will catch a fish in the next 15 minutes. I hope so. I hope you just gave me all the means required to do exactly that. I'm heading to Ishpatina Ridge next week for 8 days. I can't wait to fish Smoothwater Lake, go over some lake trout and walleye. It's nice to see a fellow Ontario fisherman. I'm on. What is this? Oh no! You guys are gonna be so ashamed of what I'm about to show you. Did you see it? Hopefully not. I barely did. Okay, first and foremost, we have to address Daniel's fishing situation. I am very happy to see a fellow Ontario fisherman in the chat as well. Have a great time at the Ridge next week. I'm heading out on my own fishing journey next week as well. Look at this lovely bass. Maybe if I hold him up more, it'll look a little bit bigger to everybody. But there we go. I'm gonna get him back. That's, you gotta start somewhere, right? You gotta start somewhere. Any luck yet? I must be late on the comments here. I'll just scroll down. Okay, first of all, Joe Martin said hi. Welcome, Joe. Country Boy is in here. Brian, would you rather be able to speak every language in the world or be able to talk to animals? Every language in the world, I'm gonna say. What do you think, Brian? You probably have an answer already. I think that would be pretty cool. Just go everywhere and you can speak whatever language. It's actually a tough one. Hey, remember me? James. Uh-oh. James, my rod is all screwed up. Welcome back, James. I'm glad you're here again. Oh, a smallie? Yeah, big one too. We gotta start somewhere, Hector. You really do. Never caught a smallie from Texas, so you probably caught lots of largemouth then. Hey, that's about the size of the fish I catch lately. Me too. Me too. Focus on the outdoors. I'm right there with you. I'm catching. Oh, one just jumped right there. They're all jumping. What's going on here? Whoa! What is that? You don't see all the fish jumping? Okay, they stopped now, but there was just like a whole bunch of them. There was just like 4 or 5 fish that just surfaced anyways. It seemed bigger though. James said hi. Hey James, nice to see you. Elon, that didn't make it. Elon. Wonder what's up with that. I don't even think I look like Elon Musk at all, me personally. Do you pinch the barbs on your hooks? I do not. I don't. I keep my my barbs nice and exposed. Awesome seeing another Northern Ontario outdoorsman. It absolutely is. Right on. That's crazy how many people you get from all over the place on here. So it's nice to see, you know, people from everywhere else, and also it's cool to see people who are from Northern Ontario. Every language in the world for sure. Yeah. Brian has his mind made up. I think I do too. You did not give him a kiss for good luck. You're right. I didn't. Because I already... Oh, actually, to whoever said I was going to catch a fish in the next 15 minutes, thank you very much for that comment, because I think it just came true. I was on a fishing trip, but I hope you do... Oh, James was on a fishing trip. Okay, right on. How'd you do, James? Please let me know. But I hope you do well, brother. I hope so too, Peter. I really do. So far, it's been great. I got 1 bass in the boat. I had all my friends here hanging out with me, watching me do this, hanging out with me, fishing with me, catching fish. I hope. I'm trying to, you know, create some positive orgons for myself in the future, so I can catch some bigger fish, maybe. What's up? I subbed. Can I get a shout out? Kyle Moore. Hear that? Weird. Something weird going on with this. Kyle Moore, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the adventure. You gotta catch small ones first, then the monsters come along. You're right. You can't just start with a 5-pound bass, because then it's the wrong way to approach things. And I think you have to approach things, you know, with smaller fish at first, Hector. I think you're absolutely right. What's a trash fish? I can't tell if this is about, if there's a punchline to this, if there's gonna like some sort of joke involved, if you're asking me what fish I think is genuinely trash. I don't know. I don't really have any built-up hatred for any kind of fish, but if in case this is a joke of sorts, I wonder. Outdoorsman Kid said hi, welcome. What a views. It is lovely, isn't it, Sergio? It's lovely. It's great. It's a nice calm evening. I was out on a lake near here in a kayak in the last stream, and I damn near flipped. It was close, but we're good now. It's a nice calm evening. We can just relax a little bit. Big largies down here in NTX, going tonight to catch some tanks. Nice. Well, hopefully you start off a little stronger than I did with my little fish, but it is, you know, it's about a pound or so everything's okay. Everything's okay. You gotta start somewhere, just like Hector said. You have 2,000 subscribers. Well, I'll be. This is a good time to remind everybody, make sure that you like the live stream you're currently viewing, if you enjoyed, of course. If you don't, then don't like it. I mean, it's up to you, of course. But also make sure you subscribe to be part of the 2,000 subscriber giveaway, and also be part of the adventure, you know? Join the adventure, check up on future live streams and other videos, and you can win some free gear. If you want to win even more free gear, join the Real Insiders Network for a chance to win free gear all the time by completing challenges and various other things you'll have to find out. 2,000 subscribers, Hector, let's go. Thank you to everybody who subscribed during this stream to get me there. And we're here, so now I just have to come up with some giveaway items and get everything sorted out, and then I'll have to make a video about the live stream. So if you're not subscribed, you might miss the video, which means you might miss free gear. I don't know why you would miss the free gear. Is this AI? I can 100% confirm I am a real person. My name is Cole J. I'm in a kayak. Now it looks like I'm lying. I'm in a canoe right now. My name is Cole J. Nice to see you. This is fully real. Nothing about this is fake. James, good. I caught like 5 bass, a trout, and a largemouth. What a multi-species day. Absolutely lovely. I'd love to catch a largemouth more than I do. It would be really nice. Would like to see what lake looks like in front of a boat. On. We're good. It's all good. It came off. It must have been a small one, just like the last one. Yeah. Love to see what the lake looks like in the front of the boat. Yeah. Well, okay. Yeah, we'll give you a tour of the lake. We're just gonna do a little spin around so you can get a full glimpse of what's going on. Go fishing. Can you please get me a fish for my birthday? First of all, go fishing with a fishing emoji. Happy birthday, my friend. I will, in fact, get you a fish for your birthday. This next one I catch will be specifically for you and your birthday celebrations. I'm going catfishing tonight. What kind of catfish are you going after, Zeb? And what kind of catfish size do you normally catch? I'm curious. That's cat because my dad caught a 10 and then a 7 and then a 5. As far as fish sizes go, doesn't seem right. Doesn't seem right. You gotta start small. I hate catching catfish. Well, Diamond Tiara does not like catching catfish. Matter of fact, she hates catching catfish. Good for you, James. It is good for James. Let's celebrate James. He's just out here catching fish like nothing else. Zeb Fisher, you got 2K? Right on. And you're part of it, aren't you, Zeb? You sure are. Do you keep any of the fish and eat them or just catch and release? Usually I just do catch and release, typically. But every now and again I'll keep some, but it's pretty rare. It's pretty rare. What make is the canoe? Scott. This is a Scott canoe. We've had this canoe for years, and it's been extremely good. We had no problems with it, so it's a nice canoe. What are you fishing for? I'm fishing for big bass. I normally say bass, but then, I've caught bass this big, but I'm fishing for bigger bass. We're gonna say that, smallmouth, to be more specific. How are the bugs? Daniel, the bugs are non-existent right now. I hope I didn't just jinx myself for the future, but the bugs are completely clear and I'm unharmed, which is just absolutely amazing. What rod? I want one, it's nice. It is actually a pretty nice rod. It's called, try to get a more detailed explanation. It's by a brand called Proficiency. Accuracy, it says. Oh no, that's useless. Proficiency Pro 5 Spin OG, I'm not sure. Proficiency combo, and it's a light action rod. That's what I got for you. No, I wasn't joking. I heard about the trash fishes recently, and I was wondering what exactly it is. Oh, it's like fishes in bad environment or maybe venomous or just used for fishing only. So a trash fish is an actual thing. Okay, that's interesting. I've never heard of that in my life. I'd love to know more about that. But I thought you were gonna say what's a trash fish, and then you're gonna tell me what a trash fish is, like something else. But in any case, that's very interesting. A bait caster gear would be nice. It would. I actually I have one with me. However, I wanted to use this. I thought it'd be interesting to catch some bass on here. Buckets is here again. Hello, Cole/Sam. I don't know how I adopt all kinds of different names for myself, but Buckets from the start has associated me with Sam in some way or another. I don't know if I look like a Sam or not. Apparently I also look like Elon Musk, but what else is new? What bait are you using? I'll show you what's going on here. A nice green pumpkin grub with a mushroom head jig on it is what I'm going with. A full beginner setup would be nice. A full beginner setup. It was so nice for... So you're talking about the giveaway right now. I kind of had a feeling. So yeah, you're talking about giveaway ideas. A full beginner setup. Okay. Well, I'll tell you what, here's what I will say on that. I haven't decided, so I'm open to all ideas. I'll have to see. Maybe I'll go into the Real Insiders Network tonight and I'll drop a question and see what other people think for that. So if you're not part of that, join in. You'll get to customize the giveaway and help me on some insider insight. James, do you have any tips? I have all kinds of tips. If you're really serious about getting tips, join the Real Insiders Network. Go into the Fishing Mastery section, the Fishing Mastery channel. Put in any question you want, and I, as well as everybody else in there, will get back to you. And you will learn more than you ever have and catch more fish than you ever have before. Can you please catch a fish for my birthday? I'm working on it, my friend. I am. I really am. You'd love to see the last one I got, unless you already did see it. What are you fishing for? Smallmouth bass. That's what I'm going for. Or pike, whatever goes on. I'd like something of some size. You know, I would. What rod and reel is that? I like it. Yet again, this is the Proficiency light action rod and reel combo. It doesn't have much specifications. Doesn't have much specifications on it. Hector says happy birthday to go fishing. Right on. So do I. We all do. Happy birthday. Go fishing. I believe I'm currently snagged at this moment in time. That's unfortunate. Have you caught any? I've got one so far, about this big. It wasn't that big, you know, but it's okay because we all agreed on the fact that we have to start somewhere. What are you fishing for? I'm fishing for whatever I can get, but most likely, hopefully, some larger smallmouth bass. Okay, about the giveaway, how about a bait caster set? A bait caster set. Okay, interesting. It's an interesting point. So what would a set include then? What do you think a set would include? You should try frog catching and catch yourself a 167-pound bullfrog. Interesting. Have you ever done that? Are you speaking from experience here? What state are you in? I'm from Canada, more specifically Ontario. Can you show what bait you're using? This guy right here. Seems good so far. I've got lots of bites on it so far. You ever fish with a fluke? I have. I do like flukes. I thought about using one tonight, but I went with something a little bit easier to fish that I wouldn't have to pay so much attention to because I am obviously distracted, as has been pointed out before. But, Cooked Monkey is in the chat. Welcome. So, okay. It's all about just being out there. If you catch one, it's a bonus. I agree with you, especially when you're in a place like this. It's really lovely, really, to just be out here and be a part of the scenery, you know what I mean? So you're absolutely right. And if I do happen to catch one, you know, because when I'm just letting them go anyways, it's not like it's vital. I'm just here for the experience. So you're right, you're absolutely right. Rod and reel. If you're thinking for the giveaway, I would just give away a rod and reel combo. It's interesting. That's interesting. Quit yapping and start catching. I'm working on both. Yeah, I'm working on it. I just bought a muskie. I assume you meant to say caught. That is awesome. That is a fish that I would love to catch, but have not caught any yet. So, good job, man. How big was it? I'm curious. Did you weigh it, or did you just measure it? Probably measuring is what you do. What is your favorite bait? I don't know. I always resort to saying topwater is my favorite bait, just because how cool it is to fish and how cool it is to catch fish on it. It really is like an experience like no other. Why aren't they jumping in the boat? They will be. Just give them time. Give them time. They'll be jumping in the boat like never before. It'll be a fantastic evening full of fish. We just must not be at prime time just yet. Okay, a bait caster, a rod, some hooks, and some lures from Hector. Okay. You know what? Hector just wants a new bait caster, I think, is what's going on here. So I'll keep all these ideas in mind because I haven't actually decided yet. Getting greedy, aren't I? Well, you know what? It's a big giveaway. It's 2,000 subscribers. I haven't done a giveaway yet on this channel. That's all gonna change very soon. But yeah, I like these ideas though. Can we see where you're casting? You should be able to see as long as I cast within this region. You'll see a little bit, but I can only do so much with the vertical camera, and then on top of that, it's snagged again. Snagged again. You're so lucky. I know. I feel lucky. I really do, honestly. Got a fish for my cat. Died 1 year ago. R.I.P. So you got a fish for your cat, Thatcher. So your cat was named Thatcher. Kind of lost, to be honest. It's easy to just enjoy the scenery, someone not catching would say. You're pointing me out here, aren't you? Adept angler is pointing me out for... Yeah, it is true though. If I was not catching fish, I would say that I'm just here for the scenery, which, yeah, you're right. You're definitely not wrong, that's for sure. But it's true though. The weather's very good here. It's so hot. Yeah, it's actually a great day today. It's very comfortable. Where are you from though? All the lakes in Canada have pike and walleye. Pretty much. A lot of them do. And of course, some of them are just strictly bass, which is kind of different. Kind of nice as well, so you don't have to worry about leaders or anything. When you catch fish in a river and there are crocodiles, then you don't know who is the bait. Interesting point. You know what, you're absolutely right. That's interesting. I've never had that experience. I've never had to question whether I was the bait or not, which has been good so far. Closest I've got to becoming bait was when I was fishing near a snapping turtle. Yeah. I can't speak English very well. Well, you seem to be okay to me. You seem to be all right. You want challenge of if you catch more fish than me, you win. Interesting. How are we going to make sure that James isn't telling us lies? Because I can't tell you lies because I am live. But James can make up whatever he wants and win the challenge. So, but I'll take you up on it though, James. If you're, you have to let me know how you're doing first, and we'll see. Jump in to free it. I'm not going to be plunging into the depths this evening. I do want a new baitcaster. Hector just wants the new baitcaster. Is that a green screen behind you? No, it actually is not. It is fully real life. Everything you see right now is completely real. None of it's AI generated. None of it's fake. I am really here, and it is amazing. Yes. Okay. Bro, I wish I could go fishing right now. Why can't you? What's stopping you? Go out there. Go out there and catch some fish. It's a plastic profile that mimics a small bait fish for predators to come and eat. Well, I'll be. Ninja H2 guy said hi. Welcome to the adventure. What pound test? What pound test? I think it's like 10? 10-pound fluorocarbon, I think, is what we got. How clean is the water? Can you take a sip? The water's pretty clear. It's pretty clean. Would I take a sip? No, I wouldn't. I would vote against that for sure. However, I do have a life straw, so if it comes down to it, I can use my life straw and drink out of the water. But I'm hydrated enough at this point. Thanks for checking in. You're fishing epic waters recklessly, my guy. Yeah, I am recklessly fishing my waters. Trying to catch some big bass. Brockway said hi. Hey, welcome. Oh, we got one here. Oh no! Did you see that? Oh no! Oh no! Okay, I'll let you be the judge. I'll let you be the judge of this situation. Oh, good call. Go fishing. Are you still in the chat? Please let me know if you're still in the chat, because I have something for you. Just give me one moment here. Here we go. Okay, go fishing. This one's for you and only you, and of course everybody else watching. But it is a nice fish, regardless of what anybody says. This is a nice smallmouth bass. Okay, keeping in mind that the word nice and big are two completely different words that mean completely different things. This is a nice bass. Who agrees? Who agrees? Smallmouth, hi. Pro said hi. I say hi back. So does this bass. Birthday fish. Birthday fish. Okay? Go fishing. Happy birthday. There's your bass. Thank you very much for being here. In Canada, I can't believe you're catching snags. They're supposed to hit it before it hits the bottom. I know. I must be casting the wrong spots. They're probably just watching go down. That's what's going on. Then when it gets to the bottom, they just hang out. That's oftentimes what they do, honestly. See, getting bigger every time. Hector knows what's going on. The fish are getting bigger every time. So as we keep catching more, speaking of which, I'm gonna cast my line in the water before I get a correctional comment. But yeah, they're getting bigger, and it's only gonna go up from here. Peak male content. It absolutely is. Way to be here and stick it out with me. I love you. I'm glad you feel such a strong sense of enjoyment towards my stream. I'm glad you do. I'm glad you're here. 2 of this would make a decent dinner. Maybe, not for me per se. I think I'd still feel a little bit hungry afterwards. But you know, like we said, they're getting bigger from here. So the next fish I'm gonna catch is gonna be double that size. I just liked and subbed. Right on. Everybody should be just like Liam. Liking and subscribing is a very good decision to make. One of which, because if you like the stream, you're automatically legendary, which it's free and you become legendary. So that's a no-brainer. As well as being subscribed allows you to be part of the 2,000 subscriber giveaway that I'm doing. That I haven't decided fully on what I'm giving away, but it's going to be great. So you're going to be part of that. Subscribe so you can see my updated video later on regarding the contents of the giveaway and the rules. But it's going to be a good giveaway. It's not going to be some cheap, you know, some cheap thing. But for sure. My name is Cole, and I love fish. So we have another Cole in here. Well, it depends who you ask. Some people might say I'm Sam. Some people might say I'm Elon Musk. Or something of the sort, Elon or something. I'm not, but it's nice to meet you, other Cole. My name is Cole J. Welcome. Come on, boy. Said hi. Welcome in. Would you rather catch a pike or a catfish? Absolutely a pike for me, I would say, because it's not that I don't like catfish. It's just that catfish to me are not a desirable fish for me to catch. In the sense that, like, I don't know, because I know they have places they sting you, right? And it's like other fish don't have that. So why would I want to get a fish that could potentially cause me bodily harm? I don't know, but nothing against catfish, of course. Pike, yeah, absolutely. You are middle of nowhere. What if the boat malfunctions? Well, then we swim. If the boat malfunctions, we are going to have to swim to shore. And that's just that. I mean, we will survive, of course. We're a very resilient group. We will survive no matter what. Can I get a shout out? Cats. Cats, welcome in. Thank you for being here. So there you go. A pike, of course. What kind of question is that? Yeah, Hector agrees. Hector agrees. Would you rather catch a catfish? Who in here would rather catch a catfish over a pike? And I'd love to hear your reasoning, because I don't know. I like pike, they're good with hot sauce. Okay, they are actually. I had pike a few months ago, or no. I do make pike with hot sauce though, with what's it called? Frank's Red Hot, there you go. You can slow troll crankbaits to make it even easier. You're right, but then I wouldn't be doing anything. Then you can ask your viewers anything. I am. I'm actually neglecting my fishing a little bit in the sense of, oh. Hold on. We're gonna be okay. I am afraid of lively fishes. Have seen only dead and frozen ones. Okay. Do you like fishing or not really? I wonder. They're nice and more rare for me. Pike are. It's crazy because pike for me are very, very common. Pike tastes better than catfish, although I've never had channel catfish. I've tried catfish one time, eating them. It was okay. I didn't mind it. All fish to me taste relatively the same by the time you put like batter and stuff on it. But so I don't really have a very strict guideline. We're snagged. So we are snagged again. How many snags have I got? Anybody counting this? This is madness. If you had your druthers, how would you advise mid-cap regional banks hedge against raising the... I do not know. I think I think that might be a topic for a different time in a different place. I honestly don't know. Yeah, it takes this long to catch fish in Canada. It depends where you are. It also depends how much effort you're putting towards your fishing. So for me, I might be catching more, but I don't want to catch more. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, no, Canada is a good spot. It's just the fact that, you know, can I get a shout out? I just started a fishing YouTube channel. I only have 19 subscribers. Well, congratulations on starting your channel. Not everybody can just do that. And so the fishing club YT, if you want to go check out his channel, you know where to go. So there you go. I hate the taste of fish. Yeah, some people do. You know, not everyone likes the taste of fish, you know, and so that's fine. That's fine. Maybe, but sometimes though it's a problem with the way that people are cooking them. Because I know some people that have said that they hate fish, religiously hate fish, and then after I make them fish, not that I'm some sort of pro chef, I'm really not. I use prepackaged batter, but once I use that prepackaged batter on the fish, I dip it in. What I do is I dip it in eggs, put the batter on, and then cook it in oil, and it's always fantastic. And people have actually changed their minds because of that. So I don't know, depends. If you don't like the taste of fish, then yeah, it's whatever. Catfish, hell no. It's one of the trash fish this other guy was asking about. Oh, yeah, I'm not a big fan. They're bottom feeders, right? So it's a different type of fish. Yeah, not a fan though. I'd rather not catch a catfish, to be honest. Thanks, you're the best. No problem. If you want a different shout out as well, if you're interested, join my network, the Real Insider Network. Go in there, you can complete challenges and whatnot, get put on the leaderboards, and I will shout you out in a YouTube video from different things you can do in there. So check that out, and it's a really good investment. It really is, honestly. Why don't you use fishing nets? Actually, I do. Wait, what kind of fishing nets though, you mean? Before I answer the question, you mean like a net that you use to scoop the fish in with, or do you mean like an actual cast net? Because I don't use cast nets. And why? I don't know. Guess I just don't like efficiency. Oh, OMG, we're fishing. Of course we are. Of course we're fishing. Welcome. We're all fishing together. You're basically in the boat with me is what's going on. So welcome to the fishing adventure. Have you ever had a trout? I've actually had, you know those little trout there, speckled trout or brook trout. I think that's the same thing. In any case, I've had those, which were quite good. I don't get them very often, but I was out with somebody that I know. He took me out trout fishing. We caught trout and we barbecued them, I feel like. Anyways, they were quite good. You really aren't here for the fishing. You did warn me. I just have the benefit of the doubt. Yeah, I'm here for the experience. I'm here for the scenery, and I'm here for all my friends and the nice chats we can have out here while I'm also casting around. Snakehead, question mark? Never caught a snakehead. Snakehead are just odd to me. I feel like they'd scare me. I really do. I can do thermal videography of the lake to identify fishes. Is that for real? How do you do that? Please tell me more. I'm very interested. I caught a bass and just threw it in a pan with some seasoning, and it was very tasty. Yeah, absolutely. It doesn't take much, you know, as long as you like the taste of fish. If you don't, that's a big problem. Everyone subscribe to be part of the giveaway. Absolutely. If you haven't subscribed by now and you've been watching, I don't know what's going on. I mean, it's absolutely free. It's free. Isn't that fantastic? You can just subscribe for free. Anyways, that's a great idea. Great idea. I don't even like fishing, but this is calm and relaxing compared to the rest of YouTube. Yeah, absolutely. A lot of YouTube, especially, pardon me, I'm snagged. Oh, I'm good. Yeah, a lot of YouTube is not as relaxing. It's a lot more chaotic. So it's nice to be able to just hang out in here, you know? Just chatting with everybody and catching little fish and stuff. What are you catching? I'm catching bass. Little bass for now. They're just small little bass for now. But they are getting bigger as we go. The chili cheese said hi. Hello from Cole J. Do you catch any fish, bro? Not really. Not really, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, I've caught 2 so far. So you've come a little late, but I have got 2. I haven't seen a bite yet. Yeah. I haven't seen a bite in a little while myself, so we are on the same page in that regard. But soon, though. Soon, I'm sure. If you can see what I saw, you can see there's nice rocks in front of me here, and then there's a nice point right there, right there. Fish are gonna be on that for sure. Stick around, Cornelius, and I will catch us a bass. Is that northern Minnesota? It is not. It is northern Ontario though, so you got northern right. Anyways, oops, I'm caught here. Do you like fish with bones? All fish have bones. Cut the bones out when you clean it. Yeah, that's a good idea. But yeah, no, but all fish have bones, of course. But you have to clean them differently based on the bone structure. And then if you're any kind of good at cleaning fish, you'll get all the bones out and then you can just eat fish without the bones in it, essentially. So how do I eat it? I cut around the bones and cook the parts that don't have bones in it to start with. White Bread said hi, welcome to the journey. James, I'm gonna give a tip to everyone. This is from James. Subscribe and like because Cole does this all for us. He is a legend. James, thank you very much for that lovely comment. If you're reading this right now, if you hear what I'm saying, James, not me personally, James has told everybody to like and subscribe. Everybody listen to James. Everybody be a little more like James. He's called me a legend. I really appreciate the legend comment. That's really nice. Take me like fishing. Take me pike fishing. Well, where do you live, mate? Do you live around here? Do you live around here? Where are you fishing at? I'm in northern Ontario, just in the southern part of Temagami in Canada. Is it 10 p.m. there? It is just about 9 p.m. Just about 9. It's 8:54. Question. Go ahead. Send me the question. I'll take any questions at this time. Take me fishing Canada. From Canada. Well, maybe if you end up in my area, we can catch some fish. Who knows? Who knows? The possibilities are endless. That's what makes this so great. What setup are you using? Quickly, I got this green pumpkin lure, twister tail grub, and I've got this light action proficiency rod and reel combo. Is it nighttime there? Yes, James, I agree. I agree with James as well with the like and subscribe comments. It's really good. On James, is it night there? It's getting there. It's just about 9 p.m. So we're getting there towards nighttime. Are you related to Elon? For goodness sakes. Let me make this pertinently clear. I am in no way related to Elon Musk. My name is not Elon Musk, and I have nothing to do with Elon Musk. There. Hopefully that clears it all up. Any alligators out there? Absolutely not. There are no alligators here, unlike places in Florida region where you have to fight alligators to get your fishing spot. I am alligator free, and I'm proud to say that. I live on the border between British Columbia and the US, and I've never been to Canada. Is it worth it? Yeah, I would say. Wait. Okay, never mind. I was lost for a second there. If you're on the border, I mean, absolutely, just pop in, give it a little look. British Columbia is a lovely place to go as well. A lot of people, even myself, would love to go to British Columbia and check things out over there, so I'd say for sure it's worth it. Fishing can be business too. Absolutely it can, of course, but we're also catching large fish this evening as well. Are you fishing to eat or fun? I'm fishing tonight for fun, to catch some nice bass, so I can show all of you my lovely catches and we can catch some fish together. Hey, from Sweden? Welcome from Sweden. Welcome to Northern Ontario. Blaze. Right on. Something. Don't you? Okay. Sam is currently expressing his, what's the right word? Maybe concern. Don't you feel ew catching a fish alive? I don't, no. I enjoy fish very much. I have a large respect for the fish that swim in our waters, and I'm not afraid, nor am I grossed out by having a live fish. But, like I said, it's not for everyone, and Sam, for you, maybe it's not a great idea, to go out there and get a fish live. What's up, you man? Everyone wants a like and sub. Absolutely. As everybody should. I'm sure everybody would be subscribed by now. If you're not subscribed by now, I'm really not sure what's going on. Scenery is awesome and beautiful. It sure is. Hi from Korea. Welcome to Northern Ontario from Korea. Just because he's a got. I don't know. There must have been a spelling mistake in there. I love Sweden because I own a Volvo. Right on. Just because he's got a little bit of swagger doesn't mean he's related to a Musk. Do I have swagger? Is that what I have? Right on. Well, I'm glad that's why I'm being related to Elon Musk, according to this gentleman here. Okay, cool. That's awesome. I too love fishing. Glad you answered my question, liked and subscribed. Not a problem. If you have any more questions you want answered regarding fishing or of any kind, consider joining the Real Insiders Network. The link is in the pinned comment. Join in for exclusive drops, exclusive content, videos, and potentially even live streams as well if there's an emergency going on. But join the Real Insiders Network and become part of the best fishing community in the world that we are currently building together. Wait, you're in Canada right now? I'm from Minnesota. Right on. You know, I've had a few people in from Minnesota, and according to everybody from Minnesota, I should go to Minnesota. So what do you think on that front? Should I go there? You look like Elon Musk. I seriously don't know what's going on. Zachary, what about me makes me look like Elon Musk? I don't understand. Do you gotta have a passport to go to Canada? You need ID. You need a passport? You do? Yes. We have confirmation you do in fact need a passport to go to Canada. What do you life, please? What do I life? You have to be more clear. Something went wrong, I think. Is that snow? I hope not. No, there shouldn't be any snow here. We should be okay. It might just be a white rock or something. I just caught a bass right now. Okay, James. So we're tied then. 1-1 between James and I. Who do you think wins this fishing challenge? James or me? I'm watching you while fishing. Okay, I'm gonna put a poll in the chat right now. Start a poll. I'm putting a poll. James or Cole J? I'm putting a poll in the chat right now. Everybody vote here. Who's winning a fishing challenge? Hold on. Just bear with me here, folks. Okay. Okay, we're good. The poll is up. What are we thinking? James or Cole? Who's winning this fishing challenge? What lake are you in? I am in Christie Lake. That's what's going on. Throw chatterbait? I could. I don't know if I have any chatterbaits on me, actually. I might switch lures, though. I think you just brought up a pretty good point. What's that behind you? Should be just an island by the looks of things. What are you planning to catch? I'm planning to catch some smallmouth bass. Some big ones, too. Some 2-pounders. No voting. Jump in the lake. Just regardless. Interesting point. We can't confirm what James caught. For what we know, he might be just sitting on the couch. Hector, I'm so glad you're here. What an interesting point of view to bring into things. Is maybe James is just sitting on the couch right now, and he's just making all of this up. It's very possible, but I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt. In winter, this lake would be a frozen lake. You are correct. There would be thick ice on here, and I could ice fish on here. Absolutely. I wouldn't, though. I probably wouldn't. What a lovely spot we're at right now. Beautiful. Use a spinnerbait? I might. Look at votes. Oh, good point. Good point. Oh, everyone's got my back here. James is suffering a 65%. I was gonna say deficit, but he's not really facing a 65%. The votes are in my favor. Thank you to everybody for having faith in me, but we're gonna have to see what's gonna end up here. Okay. Hold on, how do I get back here? There we go. I bet James is still in the bathroom throne, lying about his fish. LOL. No one knows. Who's to say other than James, right? So But we're gonna have to give them the benefit of the doubt, I think. Unless we get some confirmation. I don't know how we would. Cast along the shoreline. Good point. There's actually a nice spot right here. There should be fish here. There must be. By the way, I've seen people in Norway catch some insane fish from holes in the snow. I've never seen anything like that. I'm snagged currently. Yeah, it's funny. Holes in the snow. It's interesting because for me that's it's fairly normal every winter. For the most of the year, the lakes are covered in ice. Actually, the majority of the year. But yeah, no, it's very common here. You know, in the wintertime, people have full ice fishing setups. You know, you go out there with your snow machine and with a what's the word I'm looking for? A shelter. Like, what's the ice fishing shack or something, for example, right? Ice hut. There you go. An ice hut. You pop the ice hut down, you drill a hole in the snow, and you catch fish. It's really interesting. Okay. He caught a tree. Still one catch more than James. James could be on the couch, remember. You know, he could, but James isn't in the chat, so maybe he is in fact fishing. You know what I mean? Maybe he's distracted by his fishing. Opposite of me. Luck today? What lake? Well, first of all, I gotta address Mike's question. Mike says, what lake you on? I'm on Christie Lake. It's just south of Temagami in Northern Ontario. Luck today, I've got 2 fish so far in the boat. Both have been relatively small, but it's all good though. Is it saltwater or lake? This is a lake. I don't have much salt water near me. This is a freshwater lake. It's a really lovely lake as well. Are you fishing off the boat or a pier? I'm actually in a canoe right now. Can you see? Not really. I'm in a canoe. So that's what's going on. Would you be snow fishing this winter? I'd love to see that. I might. What? Yeah, it is called ice fishing though, just to clear things up. But I think it's really interesting that you think it's snow fishing. It does look like snow fishing, right? But anyway, maybe I will. We'll have to see. I don't generally go, but maybe if the demand is high enough, I'll take a trip out there and see what's going on. You and Elon are both Canadian, so we're very similar people then. Basically indistinguishable, really. Goodness gracious. That's so Canada. What is the loon? Oh, it's lovely. There's a nice loon over there. It's basically like a postcard. You ever seen those stamps there? Little square stamps? It's like this. I'm like living inside a stamp. Anyways, you and Elon are both Canadian. I've heard that actually. Someone told me that, which is nice. Please taste the water for God's sakes. But Sam though, isn't this concerning that there's live fish in the water? Isn't that concerning? I can't do it. I'm unable to do it. Also, it's just not good for my overall health. So, I don't think I'm going to. But if I ever get thirsty, I have a life straw. I can drink water. Canada water is the safest to drink, though. It might be. But, like I said earlier, I feel pretty hydrated, which is good. Good luck, bro. Thank you very much. Boat to America. Boat to America. Perhaps. Don't. It's got microbes and pee. You're probably right. You're probably right. It does. It's not, by any means, it's probably not safe to drink a whole bunch of lake water. Just a little sip. No, not at all. What is up with this? Why do you want me to drink the lake water for? What's going on here? You one of Elon Musk's son? I actually don't get it. I don't get it. I'm not at all. At all, actually. No, not at all. But, I guess maybe I have to accept the fact that I look like him, but I don't want to. Sip a little bit to show how safe Canada is. What if I drop dead? What if I drink the water and drop dead because of you, Sam? That can't be it. I can't be it. I mustn't. You forgot Canada is in America. It's not in the United States of America, but it's in, I guess it's North America. Sure. Yeah, sure. Yeah. North America. How big is the pier you're fishing off of right now? So it's a canoe. So it is a, well, how long is this canoe anyway? 17 feet roughly, and it's a canoe. Yeah, which is pretty cool. Lake water is delicious. So you've gone out there and you've had a sip of lake water then. Pull out the life straw. Why? Why? What is up with this? What is the motivation to pull out the life straw? Do you have the compass? I don't actually have a compass, but I have my trusty telephone that can give me directions if required. Evelio, hi. Hello, back to you, welcome. My favorite pole is my open face. Right on. Never heard of it. So what kind of rod is that then? Is that anything like this? Sipping water from that lake. Just what the hell kind of request is this? Hector, I don't know. I'm trying to find out the same thing myself. Why does everybody think, first of all, that I'm Elon Musk? And why should I drink the lake water? What is going on with these people? Goodness gracious. Your boat is run by battery? Okay, shout out to the gentleman behind me. My dad is currently paddling us around this evening. So no battery, just the pure will of a determined paddler. So yeah, love to see it. River water is better? Yeah, most likely is. If I was near a river, maybe. Elon Musk has better boats. Fair enough, I can't argue with you there, I really can't. But we're getting there. Elon is paddling you around. Oh my God, you guys are crazy. I don't know what's with this. You know what? Whatever. Whatever. I saw a snake. Okay. I saw a bobcat by that tree. I don't think so. I think you must be seeing things. You must be seeing things, because we don't have any bobcats here. Do we have bobcats here? We have lynx, though, which is pretty close. You and Elon are both similar, but one used Trump as bait, and the other used a green pumpkin grub. So we're very different, and we are not the same person. So there you go. I saw a mountain lion by that tree. Travis is very certain he saw a mountain lion. Has anybody else, there's 82 people in here, has anybody else of you seen a lion or a bobcat behind me? Goodness gracious, I don't understand this. I saw Elon in the trees. This is just absurd. LMAO in Canada, specifically Ontario, bobcats. I know, Rose, there aren't any bobcats here. And Travis is just seeing things. No bobcats here. Oh. Because if you drink the water, you'll turn into Elon Musk. Interesting. Interesting. Hope you catch a tire. I don't think my ultralight fishing rod could handle the weight of a tire. Hey bro, you from? I'm going to assume that you missed a couple of words there, but I'm going to answer the question as if it was phrased, where are you from? And that is from Northern Ontario, Canada. What's this? Guys, he doesn't even look like Elon Musk. Elon has a receding hairline. Yeah, and I don't. See? See? How can I possibly be Elon Musk? Check out this sick hat as well. Cole J Fishing Adventures. I'll wear it forward like this so you can have a good visual of it. Because it is pretty cool. Should I give away a hat in the giveaway? Comment below if I should just throw in a custom hat of Cole J Fishing Adventures into the giveaway. Let me know. And if you say yes, then I will. Because why not? Why not? Get back to home before it gets dark out there. Hyenas are there. Look behind you, mountain lion. There are no mountain lions. I'm afraid, even if there were, I feel safe in my my canoe. I've got tires on fly rods and traffic cones. Wow. Tires, like as if there was more than one? How could you catch more than one tire? I love that. I love that's some ultralight combo. Yeah, ultralights are pretty fun. They are. I thought I'd just, I'll give it a shot tonight. See what we can do, because it is a fun way to fish. Amazing hair. Well, thank you. Thank you very much. It's I might be due for a haircut here, but for now we're just gonna go with this. Yeah, and see, like, it's not like Elon Musk though. We have to admit, it's Delon Lusk. Okay. My name's Cole J. 4 bars here. That's pretty good. Pretty good. This is so true. You don't have the McDonald's I'm on your head. Okay, I'm gonna restart. That is so true. You don't have the McDonald's I'm on your head. If you were truly Elon, you would have. Oh, because the M. Because Elon's hair is receding. Yeah, exactly. Proof. What mountain lion? What are these guys smoking? I don't know. I don't know what's going on, Hector. I ask myself the same questions, but look behind you, mountain lion. Travis, what's going on, man? How's Dad's hairline? Never better. Never better. More chances of seeing Bigfoot there, LOL. Yeah, for absolutely certain it will be. So we're not seeing either of them. There's certain no mountain lions. That background and the accent, no black person is allowed within 5 hours. I don't even know what that's supposed to mean, to be honest. He was worried and looked for the lion. I checked. I did check. You know, because I can't just take everything as false. Because what if, you know what I'm saying? What if there was? Suddenly. Black bear, it's behind you. No such thing. No such situation could possibly be. Thanks, Abby. Someone had to let it out. Yeah, I agree. Have you ever done the infinite nay-nay? Why would I do that? Of course I've not. This doesn't look like Canada, to be honest. That's because it's a green screen. I'm just kidding. This is Canada. It's Northern Ontario, and it's absolutely and utterly real. Goodness gracious. No skepticism around that. I'm in Canada for sure. Did you catch a fish yet? I've got 2. I haven't caught one for a little bit of time, but we are getting there. We are getting there. Do you do this every day? Right, first of all, Rose says there's a Sasquatch in the tree behind me. Impossible. Do you do this every day? I don't, but I do it several, well, I don't know. I have to come up with some sort of schedule. It's kind of like spontaneous, but I do put, if you're subscribed, which by now, I mean, I'll just leave it at that. But if you're subscribed, you'll get a notification when I'm going live next, and then you'll be able to tune in if you like, or if you don't like, it's up to you. But is Canada crap compared to Americans? I don't think we can compare them at face value, Canadians versus Americans. I think you have to compare people, you know, instead of their nationalities. But I like Canadians because I'm Canadian. How about that? I have a bias towards Canada. Who's all joined the Real Insiders Network? Yeah, that's a good question. Who's all joined the Real Insiders Network? If you haven't joined the Real Insiders Network and you're watching this right now and you want to be part of the world's best fishing community that we are building together, join in for access to behind the scenes content, exclusive videos, live updates, exclusive drops and benefits and member only perks. You can join, be part of that. Learn more about fishing than you ever have through the Fishing Mastery channel. Go in there, talk to the community, talk to me about all kinds of things. You'll be part of all kinds of insider decisions. I'll put in polls and different chats and stuff that you can interact with, and you know, there's challenges you can complete. There's challenges in the Real Challenges Network, or the Real Challenges channel inside the network. Complete the challenges, post pictures, post your fishing moments, and you'll be automatically entered into recurring giveaways. You can win free things. And it's a really fantastic network. So if you're not part of that, join in there and I will see you inside. How old are you? I am 19 years old. I will be 20 next month. So there you go. Just popping in to say, hey, show flies, welcome back. Way to be here. Thanks for popping in. There's a black bear behind you. There cannot be. Behind me, there's an island. So that can't be. How bad is Canada? Canada is not bad at all. Canada is actually excellent and amazing. And so, there you go. Canada's awesome. I saw that bear too. Travis is seriously seeing things that no one else is seeing. Cast this somewhere else. Is it a dense jungle? No, no, not a jungle, just some trees. Just some trees. No jungle here where I am in Northern Ontario. Alistair Parrott just subscribed. Welcome. Everybody should be like that. Join the adventure because it's going to be great. It's absolutely free, and you can be a part of this lovely adventure. Thank you very much. Seriously, it means a lot to me. You look like Elon Musk. I don't know because I don't. No, I don't. How about that? How about that? No, I don't. Can't be. Maybe there's a croc in the water. There shouldn't be. There shouldn't be any crocodiles here where I'm from. Unless somehow they migrated all the way over here. Have you ever been to this jungle? I've never been to a jungle at all. You look like my dad. Huh. Interesting. 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 Good job, Alistair. Absolutely. Way to be here. Way to join in. Welcome to the adventure. Glad to have everybody who's subscribed. Glad to have everybody here. Everybody who's viewing, I'm glad to have you all here. 10,000 beavers and 2 fish in that water. Something like that. I caught all the fish. I could say I've caught all the fish in the lake, maybe. That looks very Canadian to me. Sounds like it too when he says canoe. Do I have an accent? Do I have a Canadian accent? Of course, I don't hear it because I live in the accent. Well, the accent that I don't think exists, but you know what I mean. But yeah. Anywho, Montana Outdoors Adventure. Cole, Montana Outdoors Adventures. Welcome in here. I just replied to one of your comments on one of my videos today. Cool to see you in the live stream. Welcome. Agree, Rose? Absolutely. How about that? Here we go with the Canadian, classic Canadian sayings. Is America a better economy than Canada? I don't know. I think that's a heavy question, I think, to get into. And I think this might be better for a different time. You need to use bread? I could. However, I don't know, maybe I do need to change this grub though. Canada never lost a war. Oh God. Uh-oh. What are we getting into here? Oh, I see a gator behind you. What's up with this? Alistair, there can't be. There are no gators. There are no gators where I live, so that can't be true. The problem is that when you cast near the bank where you're supposed to be more fish, you snag. That's what I mean. I guess it's just a give and take kind of scenario. You know, you win some, you lose some. In my case, you get a lot more snags than you get fish, which is just, not the greatest thing. The problem is that when you cast near the bank, oh, I already read that one. But Hector, you're absolutely right. I'm used to the French Quebecers accent since I grew up here. It's not until I started meeting people from other provinces that I started hearing the accents Americans keep laughing about. It's interesting. It's interesting. People have commented on my videos before and said, love the Canadian accent. And I'm like, what does that even mean? Because to me, it's just so normal. You should use a more lucrative bait. You're from Sam. Sadie says, you're too fast. As in, I'm reeling in too fast? Is that what's going on? Okay, okay, first of all, we have 66 votes on the poll. James, if you hear this right now, how are you doing, mate? How are you doing? Votes are at 60% to 40% in favor of me. So right on, we're gonna end that poll. Oh, now our link is back up. Okay, so there's the poll, 59% for me, 40% for James. The other percent is just, away from us. Look like what Uncle Sam enlightens us. Nova Scotians have a hilarious accent. Is that so? Is that so? Okay. The boat is going towards home. But yeah, eventually we'll work our way there. It is getting a little bit late, so we should think about getting probably back before we get attacked by the wildlife that's behind me, supposedly. But yeah, do you think I should switch lures? You know what? I have another rod with me back here that has a crankbait on it. Should I use that? I'll let you decide. Throw in a spinnerbait. Good. Good. I would put a pole up or something, but I don't know on a pole or just like yes or no. It wouldn't really work. What setup are you using? I'm using this Pro Efficiency ultralight fishing rod and reel combo. Do you have live bait? I don't. I don't have any live bait, unfortunately. Do you use any monthly targets? Monthly targets for, like for streaming and stuff, you mean? What fish you're trying to catch? I'm trying to catch smallmouth bass currently is what I'm going after. I'm trying to catch ones that are bigger than the small ones I've been catching so far. So stick with me. Live bait is always the best, but our laws suck. Yeah, there's laws against using like specific live bait, but you can always use worms and minnows and stuff like that with it, and that's fine. But yeah, there are rules compared to other places. What is this? Okay, we have a tip here for everybody listening. If you pee in the water, it can attract them around your area. I think that is an outright lie. I'd love to see some scientific proof, though, of course. I won't turn it down until I see scientific proof. But I don't believe that would work. What are you using for lures? I'm using a green pumpkin grub right now. I think it's a 3-inch grub or something like that. Put the crankbait out? Should I? Made my day. Oh, man. I've never tried it, so I can't personally speak to it, but... How about a jig or spinner? Isn't Northern Ontario close to Hudson Bay? Need to fish with more knuckles. Great stink bait. What is that? What is it? Oh, with moose knuckles. Moose knuckles? What's going on here? Why would ammonia attract fish? I prefer air over methane. Rose is very sensible. I like air too. Good luck, buddy. Thank you very much. I hope I do get something in the boat here soon. Okay, I'm putting a pole up here. We're doing a pole. Okay, it's gonna be called. I'm doing a poll whether I should put on the crankbait or not, because I don't know. I need assistance. Just bear with me here, I'm just typing. Okay, we're just about live. Oh, I misspelled a word. Okay. The poll is supposed to be keep the lure on, but it says keep the loots. It is what it is. Things happen. I'm typing with one hand. Crankbait for the win. Use clickbait thumbnails. I don't like using clickbait thumbnails. A lot of people on YouTube do. I don't. I like them to be authentic and real, so that when you click on the video, you're getting exactly what the thumbnail kind of said. You know what I mean? I don't like deception, especially for my friends. I don't want to deceive all of you. You know what I'm saying? You get tilapia there? No tilapia around here. Okay, we're gonna have to start heading back. The mosquitoes are coming out. That is bad. We're in for quite a day here with the mosquitoes. If that was true, my area would be gone a long time ago. Oh goodness. Okay, let's see what the votes are at. 100% crankbait on 11 votes. Okay, cool. Well, there goes the grub. The people have spoken. I'm wearing the world's worst outfit to fend off mosquitoes right now. The world's worst outfit. 91 likes. Can we get it to 100? Can we get it to 100 likes, ladies and gentlemen? Let's get this to 100 likes. Everyone in here, make sure you got it liked. So, okay, a couple people or one person voted for the grub, but it is what it is now. Okay, we'll end that poll then. Okay, what am I trying to catch? I'm trying to catch smallmouth bass. And I'm currently now using a crankbait on my bait casting combo. Use your finger as bait. Oh, Sam. I don't think so. I don't think so. You trying to catch bass? I am. I'm trying to catch smallmouth bass right now because there's no largemouth where I live. So, yeah, that's what I'm going for. Except the mosquitoes are coming out. Girly men don't like mosquitoes. Okay. Let me make something clear. I'm not afraid of a little mosquito the size of my fingernail. I'm not afraid. I will not back down. I will not cower away. They are an inconvenience, sure, but I am not afraid. I want to see this guy catch a fish. So do I. This guy wants to see this guy. Cole J, by the way, nice to meet you. Catch a fish. Don't worry, it's prime time. It's prime time. I have that exact same rod and they're amazing. They are quite good. I love this one. The Abu Garcia Pro Max is what it's called. 7 foot, medium heavy. They're fantastic. Truly. Oh boy. You've never seen Sam catch a fish before in the stream. Sam? Okay, I'm Cole J. And you've actually never seen me catch a fish on stream? Buckets, you've been here like several times. This is embarrassing for me. I'm surprised. Muskie gonna come up and snatch the whole rig out of his hand. I don't think so. There's no muskie around here, unfortunately. But, you know, anything could happen. That's the glory of all of this. I'm currently watching this while actually fishing myself. Nice. I'm currently in a challenge with somebody that's doing the same thing, who has not updated us in a little while. So I wonder how he's doing. But that's cool. So essentially, we're just fishing together. Basically, is what's going on. What kind of boat do you have? I'm currently fishing under a 17-foot Scott Canoe. So that's the rig. Wish I had a lake like that to fish. It is a really nice lake. It is really nice. I agree with you 100%. And lakes like that are all over here. What's going on here? Lemon scented oils work wonders against mosquitoes. Irish Spring is the best soap for camping in Canada. Huh. So you just spray lemon scented oils everywhere and the mosquitoes get repelled. It's worth a shot. Use a popper or a frog. I could use soft water, but the thing is, it's getting dark, you know? The thing is, it's getting dark. I'm catching carp at the moment. Right on. Right on. Big carp then? What kind of carp are you catching? I don't even know the species of carp. I'm pretty uneducated when it comes to carp fishing. When I was a kid, I used to keep dead mosquitoes inside a matchbox. Interesting. Very, very interesting. So you collected them. What did you do with them once the matchbox got full? That's so interesting. Sam, what are you doing? I've had 11 fish since I got here at 5. I'm in the UK. 11 fish. 11 carp then. That's pretty good. Not bad at all. Nice. Wish I had numbers like that. Slow down your retrieve. Am I distracted? Am I distracted again? It's possible. Okay, I will. I'll relax. I'll relax. More lakes than people up there. There are a lot of lakes up here. Everywhere you look at the map, it's just mostly blue. Really. Do you like spinning or else? Oh, sorry. Do you like spinning reels? I like spinning reels. I do. I was just using a spinning reel. They're very nice. All reels have their time and their place, and so I like them all for all different types of reasons. Use a popper or a frog. Yeah. Could. Repel is mosquito spray, not pepper spray. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend using pepper spray myself. You catch anything? I have caught 2 so far. Numbers aren't high. Fish sizes are not big. Use a fluke has been entered in the chat 4 times. Here's the thing though, it's dark. And so like, for me to have to like find all my stuff and then tie it on and I don't know. And plus I think this crankbait would get the job done though, I do. There's this nice rock right in front of me. Why are you ignoring me? Buckets, I'm not ignoring me. What's going on? What's your question, mate? Did I miss it? Sometimes I'll miss them because it only shows like a certain amount. But let me know what's going on, Buckets. I'll get back to you, mate. I'll look out for you. I got 7 bluegill today and 10 bass. Wow. Right on. 17 fish day. That's pretty darn good. I wouldn't mind that myself. 99 likes. Who's gonna be the 100th like? Could it be you? It's getting dark, my friend. Better try a different spot or something. I better get off the water soon because mosquitoes are coming out, which, like I said, I'm not afraid of, of course. My question is, if I subscribe, will I finally get my first kiss? Let's look at it from a tactical point of view. By the way, 101 likes on the stream. Thank you to everybody for being here. Thank you to everybody for liking the stream and subscribing. To answer Bucket's question, this is serious. Let's look at it from a tactical point of view. What are the odds of you getting your first kiss right now? I don't know. I'm not sure. But once you subscribe, which turns you into a legendary person, as a legendary person, you would have a higher chance of getting your first kiss. So to answer your question, yes, you would, 100%. It would, 100%. It's not, because it can't possibly reduce your chances. Does that make sense? Subscribing is never going to make you worse off. You're always going to be better off being subscribed to Cool J Fishing Adventures. So there you go. That's my answer. I passed my driver's test today with 96%. That's pretty good. What'd you get wrong? Not to try to look at the negatives, Mason, but what went wrong? Well, actually, so you wait a minute. So that's your, so you can now you can drive on your own type of thing. Because if so, congratulations, because that's a really big accomplishment, my friend. Okay, I just missed a bunch of chats, but oh, Joshua's lying. What did Joshua say? What did Joshua say? I just caught a 15-pound bass while watching this just now. Joshua, if you did catch a 15-pound bass, join the Real Insiders Network, go into the Real Moments channel, submit a photographic evidence of your 15-pound bass, and I will send you free gear. So there you go. You watch Outdoor Boys? I have before. I've seen a few of his videos. Pretty good stuff. I didn't pass my driver's test because I'm a 96-year-old visually impaired grandma. Ah, well yeah, that explains it. And you still, yeah. LOL. You watch Outdoors Boys? I do. I do. I've seen his videos. Have you had your first kiss? Okay. I have. I'll just leave it at that. He'll AI generate a 15-pound bass picture, LOL. Maybe he will. Maybe. That's the thing, right? That's interesting. Ever try fly fishing? Kraken fly fishing. How are you doing, my friend? I never have, but I would love to. For real, I would love to. Oh, my crush liked me because I'm subscribed. That's it. That's it. If you're subscribed, you have a better chance of basically succeeding at life in any realm. And yes, I still don't have my first kiss, even with being 96. Yes, my life sucks. Buckets, that's a bad point of view on life right there. Life sucks. That's like the bottom right there. You're good. You're good. You're also not 96-year-old grandma, so that's good. Where are you at? Where can you dress like that after the sun goes down? It would be way too cold where I'm at. It is a little bit chilly, I'm not going to lie to you, but I'm not afraid. But I am in Northern Ontario, Canada, and it's the summer right now, so it's okay. But the mosquitoes are out and the temperature is falling. So normally, if I could choose, I'd have a sweatshirt on right now. But you know, like I said, everything's fine, of course. Are you still on the pier? I have never been on the pier or around the pier. I've been in a canoe this whole time. What the heck was that? Little fish just smoked my crankbait on the top of the water. Oh God, he's on! What? What the heck? My rod is in the water. My rod is fully in the water. Fully. Bear with me here. Why did I let that go or something? No, Dad, not moving. That would be the worst. I just caught perhaps the biggest fish of the day. Can you see him? Someone take a freaking screenshot of this. Look at that beauty. Get him back because his oxygen supply is obviously much less than that of a fish of size. Goodness gracious, monster fish, I know. I almost lost my entire rod too. That was, oh boy. What, you in Ontario? In BC it gets cold once the sun goes down for shorts and a t-shirt anyway. Yeah, like I said, I would rather have something a little warmer on, but it's okay. There, hey, buckets, that's your first fish that you witnessed, isn't it? There you go. Currently holding it at the moment, trying not to drop the phone. Yeah. On a crankbait? Yeah, I know. The crankbait was bigger than the fish itself. Like, what's going on here? It's a little bit insane. Smallmouth born yesterday. That was a rock bass. That was a rock bass. I just caught a panfish. There's your 15 pounder, something like that. I'd give it a few more years and then maybe it'll turn into that 15 pounder we're all looking for. Oh, buckets with an absolutely unreasonable question. Come on, mate. Come on, mate. You still out here, man? I just came back. I am still out here. We're gonna have to. We're on our way back to shore. We still have some more shoreline to fish, though, of course. Fish and Gorilla Tag has waved. Howdy, mate. Welcome in here. There's a bear behind you. There isn't, though. There can't. How can you even see? Can you even see me? Can you even see me? Barely? Barely. Is this my face? Oh, there you go. Jeez, that's sketchy. There, you can see my face a little better. Well, fun. I used to fish at night all the time. Cool sounding. Cool sounding. Mosquitoes are all around here. Yeah, fishing at night is pretty fun as long as you're set up for it correctly. But yeah, absolutely. Catching that fish on a crankbait, someone here is a jinx looking at Sam. Yeah, Sam might have had an effect on that, the way things went. We barely see the bear too. There's no bear, that's why you can't see it, for goodness sakes. Can you see? Not much else. Vibes are enough though. Yeah, it's dark, but you can still hear me. We're all having a great time together in this lovely adventure. But yeah, I will have to get back to the fishing band, turn on the light source, and get that going. The bear swimming towards you. I hope so. Wouldn't that be good content if I get attacked by a black bear? Can you try a different spot? We're constantly trying different spots. We're always moving. So every time I'm casting, I'm always casting a different spot. Try a chatterbait with a trailer hook. Interesting. Yeah, I wouldn't mind that. But at this point, I'm just gonna stick it out with the crankbait because we're almost at the end of the shoreline. But yeah, my stepmom just caught an 8-pounder. An 8-pound bass? Follow-up question, what kind of bass? Read my comment, Cole. You'll have to re-enter it. I don't know, I missed it. Whenever I think I'm pale, I'm sure Northern Ontario is the running for palest people on earth. Could that be? Oh man. Question. Everybody in here, what is a fishing question? A fishing would you rather question that you would like to ask? Because we've done this before on this channel, this would you rather segment, and I find it quite enjoyable. So if you have any questions you can think of, throw it in. No buckets are starting to freak me out, and it's not even my live stream. Buckets is something's going on with our friend Buckets. Something is. Why should I switch to a bait caster? Why should you? If you're doing a lot of casting and you're casting heavier lures, I think it's a good idea. If you want more advice on that and that other thing else, anything else, join into the Real Insiders Network, where I will give you personalized and customized advice specifically to any questions you have, as well as any other insider inside the Real Insiders Network. I just caught the smallest fish of my life. I just caught the smallest fish of my life, even smaller than the last one, if you can believe it. There you go. Can you see the fish? There. See? That's the size of fish I just caught just then. Crazy. Okay, buckets, we have a nice, what's going on here? Do you have pike in your area? Still on my bucket list. Yeah, I remember you put a comment on one of my videos about that being on your bucket list, and I do have lots of pike here. Yeah. I guess, okay, buckets, what's going on? I guess I'll just pass away alone with no family or loved ones. I'll die with no first kiss. I am 96 with Parkinson's disease, and all I want is a French kiss. Mate. No, we need to transition away from this mentality. Would you rather, okay, here we go, would you rather? Would you rather salmon fish in Canada or tarpon fish in the Florida Keys? Good question. I think I want to go tarpon fishing in Florida. That sounds like a great time. Plus, I've never been to Florida, so I think that'd be pretty cool. I can't see you, but vibes are insane. Yeah, we're just about to get off the water, and I'll go to a light source so I can finish up my nice chat we're having here. So Joshua, your stepmom caught a 8-pound largemouth today. That's a good fish, man. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna go. Let's get here. Okay, we're back on land. Can you see me? Can you see my silhouette? We're back on land. Okay, the fish identified as a big fish, yeah. So did all of my fish I caught today. They all identified as 5-pounders. Salmon fishing in Canada, of course. Who wants to go to Florida anyway? I do, I've never been to Florida. You look uncomfortable, Cole. I'm sorry for doing that. I'll just go pass away soon without a lover. It's okay, buckets, you know, it's all good. It's all good. I hope you find your way and have a better situation for yourself. Hi, I'm from Pakistan. Well, hello from Canada. Welcome to Northern Ontario. Where are you fishing? What state? I am in Canada, Northern Ontario, and I just finished fishing for smallmouth bass. Would you rather ocean fish for biggins, whatever species, or lake fishing for a chill day? I don't know. I think I've never been ocean fishing, so maybe I'd give that a try. Go out deep sea fishing or something, catch some massive fish. Maybe that grandpa from the movie Up is single. Actually, I believe he is. What you catch? I caught some smallmouth and a couple rock bass. Yeah, which is crazy, on a crankbait. As soon as I moved to the crankbait, I caught 2 rock bass. But in any case, that's gonna be it for me. We're gonna have to get out of here and get back home in the fishing van. But my final words for everybody watching currently is, first of all, thank you very much for being here. Thank you for everyone who subscribed. If you're not subscribed right now, this is your final chance to subscribe. Make sure you stick around for future adventures, for the giveaway, and get notified whenever I go live, whenever I post a video. And make sure you stick around for that. Thanks to everybody for being here. Thanks to everybody who liked the video and the stream. If you want to be part of me and everybody here building the world's best fishing community, join the link in, it's actually in my channel as well, the Real Insiders Network. Become part of the best fishing community ever. But thanks everyone for being here. I'll be signing out for now, but I will catch you in the next one. Cole J out for now.